Assalamu alaikum, friend of Islamic Gallery, all praise be to Allah, the Lord of Hosts. Shalawat and greetings poured out to our Prophet Muhammad, his family, and his companions. Every human being will want to live a happy life. Although he does not have any possessions in his life, happiness will always be everyone's dream. Indeed, everyone has different standards of happiness. For Muslims, the peak of happiness is to achieve a noble degree in the sight of Allah SWT. Allah SWT will raise the ranks of certain people according to His will. Among them is as stated by Allah SWT in the Qur'an Surah Mujadilah, verse 11. O believers! When you are told to make room in gatherings, then do so. Allah will make room for you in His grace. And if you are told to rise, then do so. Allah will elevate those of you who are faithful, and raise those gifted with knowledge in rank. And Allah is all aware of what you do. Everyone must desire glory in this world to the hereafter. But most of them only fantasize. To get it, of course, it takes maximum effort and endless struggle. As for the four things that can raise a person's degree to a noble degree, among them are as follows. 1. Knowledge. One of the missions of Islam is to lift the human being from the darkness of ignorance to the age of joy that comes from science, so that the human degree is truly noble compared to other beings. Knowledge can send a noble person in the sight of Allah SWT and man. In Surah Al-Mujadilah verse 11 explained, Allah SWT will raise the level of people who have knowledge. Science is important to mankind. With knowledge, people will know the issues of religion, ethics, and law. So he did not act recklessly and rashly. In addition, the knowledgeable will know the shortcomings that are in him. He knows that he still lacks so much, that he does not act arrogantly. His life was always peaceful and peaceful. 2. Trust. What distinguishes man from other beings is his ability to hold the trust given to him. Because one of the characteristics of the believer is being able to keep the mandate, especially by keeping himself from falling into the pit of humiliation that afflicts his fate in the future. 3. Be humble. A person who has manners does not necessarily have tawadu attitude, because tawadu is difficult to measure. Tawadu can only be seen in outward practices that are done measurably and reasonably. This is as narrated by Shaykh Ibn Uthayla, who said, "The one who tawadu is not the one who when humble considers himself higher than he does. However, the one who tawadu, he who when humble considers himself inferior than he did." For benefactors although not treasurers. Charity is a noble worship. Alms are a form of compassion for the poor, and those in need. Allah rewards those who give alms. From Abu Hurairah and Abdullah ibn Habsi al-Qatsami, that the Prophet ﷺ was once asked which alms are the most afdal. Then it is explained in the following hadith: alms from the deficient. Narrated by An-Nasai. The four things above are the foundations for a person to obtain glory in this world and the hereafter, preferably to always be practiced in life. Hopefully it can be useful in improving our gaira living this life, and preparing for the real life in the hereafter. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.